Pretty legendary shortcut so far. Just going down for a sea of blueberries here. This is definitely where we're gonna get mauled by a grizzly bear if it's happening.
You should stop.
So we stopped at this really good patch of trees here. I saw a chipmunk run across the road. The spot where Alex has had the coulees before. It's like right up here. So obviously we were thinking hit the jackpot again on those things. But, not quite. It got up on the fence post, and I was thinking that's a pretty bright coulee chipmunk. Definitely looks like a yellow pine chipmunk, which is super interesting. So we got a long-tailed weasel in here. It just disappeared, but I did get some photos. I'm waiting for it to come back to get some video, hopefully. But
yeah, there's these rocks here.
Yeah, he popped out of these rocks. Looks like probably a juvenile.
So we're watching this weasel here, and it has a pretty big vole by the looks of it. So we're gonna see if we can figure out what species it is. This cottontail might be cooked.
He's in the wrong place. We're doing a quick bat check under this bridge here. This one looks somewhat promising, potentially.
I don't think a bat's even getting under here.
Structurally, it's a very good bridge. You can see these like cracks in the ceiling. Bats love to hang out at those things. But it's not any water, and there's a lot of swallows, and there's a lot of grass. So we're heading towards Davenport right now. We're gonna get some food, do a little birding probably, and then head up to the northeast. All right, Subway acquired.
Good stuff. What's wrong with this? Like,
hopefully he doesn't get any unknown Davenport diseases.
yeah, that is an interesting butt.
Couldn't have said that better myself.
Just spotted our first coyote of the trip. He's sitting politely for us. He was standing there and then he just decided to sit down, which I haven't seen too frequently before. A lot of good forest birds in Mill Canyon. We've had calliope hummingbirds, a lot of buntings, pileated woodpecker, a juvenile chat, which was pretty gross.
This is one of the ugliest birds I've ever seen. We're under the famous West Kalispell Road Bridge right now. All these black lines under the bridge, these are bat poop.
There's a lot of bats, and I came under here, I didn't have my light. I was like, oh, there's only one. There's one that's just standing on the wall for some reason. But yeah, Liam grabbed the light and shined it up here, and like, there's a ton.
See what kind of bad decisions we're making today. Good ones.
Nice looking white-tailed deer. First red-tailed chipmunk of the year for me and for the trip.
I don't know what we're looking for exactly, but checking this culvert here.
I'm not trying to get wet. I'm over to you.
Oh, dude, freaking score. These are all blueberries. I'm about to be going crazy on these things. Well, I don't know what Alex is doing, but I'm eating this grizzly bear food right here. This stuff is good. Some really good thimbleberries, too. Yeah, it's big score.
After getting out and shortly walking over to the entrance to the meadow, I had something run off and we didn't know what it was. It was either a frog or a vole or something, and so we stuck around, and in the process of sticking around trying to figure out what it was, we learned it was a frog, and then we also learned that this place is overrun with mosquitoes right now. I got bit like a handful of times, and now there's, many mosquitoes trying to get in the car.
So we found a big western toad here. We decided to kind of dip on bunch grass, but yeah, we spotted this giant toad. Yeah, he's trying to get away, as you can see, but he's not going too quick. It says no matches found. That thing's definitely different.
We're under this bridge here by Sullivan Lake, and every single crack under these support beams has bats in it. And it's a really great opportunity to get out of the rain and get some actual mammals.
After photographing bats roosting under the bridge, I don't know what he's doing. Basically, I went and found my bat detector, which is indicating that these bats are probably Yuma myotis. It actually is indicating that with a pretty high degree of confidence. There's a lot of them under here. All of them look about the same species except for one, which is really weird looking. This is like the line of Yumas here, and then this closest one to us. That's the one I'm really interested in. We're not sure what that is.
It's not raining anymore. It's the next day. So still have the hiccups for some reason. It's August 7th. We're at the south end of Lake Sullivan. Gonna do some birding. Looking out for woodchuck right now, and then we're gonna go up to the mountains in the afternoon and see what we can get up there. But right now we're still just gonna be doing some pretty chill, bird-oriented exploring of the area.
What are we getting, Alex?
About getting some breaded gizzards.
All sorts of good selections here.
Look at all those peckers.
He's got 3 of them.
We're on our way up to Salmo right now, and there's a lot of thunder going on. The showers should be pretty intermittent and should disappear hopefully in the next hour or so, but right now it's not a great time to be out and about. I'm not sure what we're gonna do up there as it is raining, but we're probably gonna scope a bit, see if we can get some bear action.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, you put him in the trunk. I have a box.
See, I would have assumed he's just stunned and that he'd, you know, just if you put him off the road,
Well, he's just really wet. Yeah, I just put him in the box and let him dry off for a little bit and then release him up at the pass or something. Thunder's pretty crazy. We got some weather rolling in.
Yeah. So the plan is to let him dry off a bit and regain his senses, and then we'll just let him loose.
As you can see, or maybe not see, we can't see a lot. We've still got kind of a lot of electrical activity up here, so I think we're gonna go higher.
Yeah, I think if we get higher, we'll have a better chance of keeping an eye on the lightning. So we're gonna continue up to the lookout, and we'll have a really good view of what's going on there.
That's right. Here's my car. It's a little muddy.
Looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, don't sit on little buddy. We're gonna try warming up the fresh a little bit. He's still pretty wet, but he's definitely perked up a bit, so that's good. Guys, put him next to the heater. So we took him out and let him dry off some.
Yeah.
But he's still pretty, he's kind of out of it. So we're gonna put him back in this bag, let him just hang out for a little bit, see if he regains his wits a little bit, and then hopefully release him this evening if he's all right. So we're up here below the lookout. Finally had some the thunder and lightning pass, so we're just looking around and see what we see. So, there's a pika right there. That's crazy. Well, we were gonna give a little update where we were looking for pikas, but there's one right there. There's one right below me too. So, yeah, we got lots of pikas, lots of red-tailed chipmunk.
Never in my life until a couple months ago did I ever see a native fox outside of Pullman. And then I saw one in Klickitat. And now we're walking down this trail and there's literally a fox just sitting in the middle of the trail, which is the most random thing I think I've ever seen out here.
We're looking at this ditch. Thinking could be some stuff like some voles or something, maybe a interesting shrew.
All right, the sun just set. We're gonna walk out on the Salmo Divide Trail, which is the trail that we walked earlier today and had all the rodent action. Hoping for northern flying squirrel, and before it gets too dark, hopefully we'll get some small rodents.
So Alex spotted a wood rat up here just a minute ago, went into a hole or something. He's gonna try to go check it out.
Tramples the camera gear.
We gotta get back up somehow.
So some context here, we checked this bridge, there was nothing under this bridge, and now we're trying to get back up. And hopefully Leo does not eat it.
Oh, Jesus. You just gotta do it.
Oh yeah, All right, we're on our way up to bear pasture right now. Pretty good weather. It's about 7 a.m. and so we're hoping to get up on the ridge soon and see what we can get in terms of small rodents. We were on the PCT and someone had their rain fly for their tent blow off on something like this. Well, we're making our way up. We're almost above tree line here. The meadow behind us looks really great for any bear potential. We had a mule deer in there maybe half an hour ago. I think just keeping our eyes on these open pastures could be really good.
This is definitely an area where there are grizzly bears in small numbers, and this looks about as good as anywhere to run into one of those guys. Probably about the best thing we could possibly get up here, unless there's somehow a caribou still hanging around.
We've had some good birds. We've had a lot of Clark's nutcrackers. We got a boreal chickadee. Liam got his wish. We got up here. We're traversing this ridge to Gypsy Peak, and there's 2 baby golden male ground squirrels here. And a second ago we had an adult, and Liam had another adult, and so it seems like there's a little colony right here, which is pretty cool. When I've seen them in the blues in the past, they've always just looked like Cascade golden males. Like, it didn't look like there's that much difference. But these ones here are like considerably gray behind the shoulders.
And this is a relatively tricky mammal in Washington sometimes. They're in the Blue Mountains, and then out here, their distribution seems to be pretty poorly known. Yards or so up, maybe 200. 2 more adult ground squirrels, bringing our total up to 6. Definitely a pretty good colony there. Almost lost my phone there for a minute. Jeez. So we're up here above Watch Lake. We just heard more golden male ground squirrel. We're up to 11 right now, I'm pretty sure. There it was, just squeaked, and it's running around down there. We're gonna start heading on this ridge here towards Gypsy Peak. Very carefully looking for bears. Finally can see where Gypsy Peak is, although you can't see it at all. It's in those clouds, but it's a much better view of it. It's like the flat top, and then that rocky bit behind it is the actual peak. It's turning into a bit more of a doozy than I thought it was going to be. It's not bad. You can see we found this kind of little climber's trail here, which is super nice. But the route I mapped out was like 3.69 or something for mileage. We're at 3.9 right now, and we're definitely have over a half a mile still to the peak, which it's not a big deal at all, but I'm not really quite sure how that happened. So we're up here on Gypsy Peak, 7,320 feet, Ponderay County high point.
For bighorns.
That's right, there should be bighorns here. Just gotta find them. Getting some blueberries. If your hands don't look like this after hiking, were you really hiking? And continuing on, back towards the vehicle. Total count so far is, I think, 26 on golden male ground squirrels and multiple groups of juveniles. Pretty legendary shortcut so far. Just going down for a sea of blueberries here. This is definitely where we're going to get mauled by a grizzly bear if it's happening.
Should be about halfway through the bushwhacking session of the shortcut. We're making good progress, and I think we're probably going to end up going along the stream on the way back, and maybe we'll get a western water shrew if we're real lucky.
Whip them out, Alex. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Oh my god. Just dumped out a whole forest.
All right, well, we found the issue.
Right there. It's a big freaking rock. To the culprit. This bad boy right here.
Well, we thought we solved the problem, but
We didn't do anything.
yeah, it doesn't appear like it's solved. So we're gonna do some more brainstorming.
Yeah, it's in the front seat.
We're gonna do the old drive until it goes away method, and we'll see if that works. So we're putting it back with the tire back on right now. Floor it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened. Just a little Uzi cranking.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Got a little pocket mouse action here. Oh, there he goes. Go, buddy, go.
Dude, he's going to the car. You see him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, it's a freaking hawk.
Dude.
Oh, dude, it's
a red tail brush.